Hello, and welcome to Knit All the Yarn podcast. My name is Lisa, and I live in Michigan with my husband and my 2 girls. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as 72 Stitches. And it's cold outside, guys. We'll talk about weather in a minute. Got my coffee. Scrappy Sunday. Pumpkin spice creamer. First, I need to say this is episode 87. So, pumpkin spice creamer. I went to the grocery store Wednesday. Usually go Thursday, but we've got snow. So I decided to go before the snow, and I'm so glad I did. Because I found pumpkin spice creamer, guys. I found more! It was on clearance for like $1.04. I should have bought 3 bottles, but I just bought 2 because I already have a pumpkin spice and a vanilla in the fridge right now. So I'm like, oh. So if I find it next time I go, I'm going to get some more. But I'm guessing it might be gone by then. And it's not expired. It expires in May. So I'm not eating, or drinking stale creamer. Okay, so that is my spiel about pumpkin spice creamer, and I have more, so I will probably be drinking it until, I don't know, how long does a bottle last me? Probably 2 or 3 weeks? 2 weeks? I don't know. We'll see how long it lasts me. Today is February 7th, right? Yes. 2021. And this is a podcast about knitting, cross stitch, crochet, any craft, whatever I'm up to, crafty wise. I had that in my brain and it did not come out right. If you are new, welcome. And if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. You can find all the show notes right down there. I will have links to where you can find me on Instagram and Ravelry, patterns, bags, yarn shops, all that good stuff right down there. All right, I think that is my spiel. I have noticed that I have gotten a lot of subscribers lately. Did someone recommend me? If you did, thank you. I posted a video last week, and usually I don't pay attention to subscribers, but I happened to look, and I think it was last night I was at 799. What? 800 people watch me? That's a little embarrassing. Now I feel like the pressure's on that I've almost have 1,000 subscribers. So if you are a subscriber, thank you for coming back and watching. I do appreciate it. I don't have a lot of, well, especially now with COVID, I don't have a lot of people that I can talk to about my crafty things. My husband doesn't care. My kids are like, oh, that's nice, and then they move on. So this is my outlet to show my things and chat with you all in the description box or the comment box or whatever you want to call it. All right, I have a lot of stuff today. I put a little post on Instagram about what I should show on my podcast here. I've been showing one of my blankets for probably 2 or 3 weeks, and I'm like, ooh, probably should stop showing that. Does anybody really care how much I get done on this blanket? I didn't want to bore you guys, but it turns out that you guys want to see everything that I work on. So that is what I'm going to do from now on. There was a few people that just said, my poll was for once a month show my blankets or every week that I work on them. So I'm just going to keep showing them. Show all of the things. All right, one more sip of coffee. I'm sorry for getting so many sips of coffee. But this is my first cup, and I need to get it flowing through my body. All right, we have finished objects. Tons of whips. acquisitions. And January, stash stats. Okay, ready? Let's do this. Now this this finished object, I recorded last Sunday. Monday I cast these on. Friday I finished them. Bam. Can you guess what they are? I'll let you guess. You have any guesses? If you guessed socks, you were right. Oh my word, look at these. These are beautiful. These are from my friend Amy. She sent me this yarn. This is Desert Vista Dyeworks. I was planning on doing we were talking October, November-ish, December-ish, that I was going to do the Desert Vista Dyeworks. And my first order, I was afraid it wasn't going to come before January, so she sent me these just in case. And so these are my Desert Vista Dyeworks February socks. Finished them. And this is Poodle skirt. I really love these. I do afterthought heel, 64 stitches. For her socks, I do 15 rounds of 2x2 rip. And I put her heel in at 7.5 inches instead of 7, and mine is a 7.25 inches. So hers is a little, I mean, I did 140, I think I did 140 rows for her sock. And mine is 144. So it's actually less rows for her socks. Kind of. Since the cuff is a little bit longer, but whatever. Anyway, I love these. Amy, I hope you love these. I will send these. I have one more pair to finish for you, and I will send you your gift of socks and cross stitch. All right. Yeah, I went crazy, man. Can't believe I finished those in 5 days. How's that possible? I swear, guys, I sleep. I do sleep. All right. One more finished object. I'm going to count this as finished because the stitching is done. I still need to cut it out, put a backing on it, and put a ribbon on to hang it on the Christmas tree. I'm going to do I want to get a few done before I do that process so that I can just do assembly line type thing. Oh my word, this is the cutest. Oh my. So I got the little beads on there. He has little sequin cheeks. And the bird's eyes a bead. I don't know, this is kind of blurry, but it's the cutest thing ever. The sequin. So yeah, I gotta cut it out, and I'll show you my back. It looks kind of messy because of the sequins and beads. Just FYI. But I'm going to put sticky felt on that. You won't be able to see it. I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing that better, but with the sequins and the beads, I don't want to just do one and attach it because they'll all fall off, so I like to do it all in one strand. Whatever. Anyway, this is Sat Suma Street on Etsy. I will have the link down to her shop below. This was a kit that I bought November-ish, December-ish. I don't know if she has the kits anymore, but she does have the patterns. Oh, I love this. So that is all of my finished objects. Now you ready for the whip parade? Oh my. I think, yeah, 3 of these you have not seen before, and 2 are old whips. So let's get started. This is Sat Suma Street. Oh, it's not. This is Stitching Plaza. A little thing came on my screen and I was distracted for a second. It's telling me how long I was on my phone this week. Nomadic Yarns. And this is a Harry Potter colorway, so I don't know if she has it in her shop. And she is renaming her Harry Potter colorways. So this is for Privet Drive on her 75-25 base. Oh, I love these. And you can probably tell that they're probably socks, right? Yes, they are. Look at this. So these are counting my rows. I have 10 rows. I have 11 rows in right now. 12 rows of 2x2 rib. I do them on Chiaogoo's red lace 2.5mm needles, 32-inch cord. And I have pretty much, this is the peachy color, so I have about one repeat in. And I am going to try to do every month, I'm going to knit a pair of Harry Potter socks and listen to a Harry Potter book. Because I've been in like a reading slump, so I'm just going to reread Harry Potter. I think that's usually what that means, is like I need to just read Harry Potter until something catches my eye. Alright, that is whip number 1. Okay, whip number 2 and 3 are the same thing. So I'm just gonna, actually I need to pause. I didn't talk about my hat. This is Kirby Werby Old Farm Witches. The inside is a gold color. Oh, that's a very nice angle on my wrinkly forehead. It was a sock set, but I decided to make it in a hat. So I did the sock head slouch hat, but I did a folded brim instead of the 2x2 rib. So I did that for 3 inches. I did a purl row. I don't know if you can see. A little bump right there. And then I knit 3 more inches. And then I think I knit 6 inches after that, and then a decrease. It's kind of slouchy. So yeah. And I did after I did my purl bump, I changed colors. Or before, I don't remember. Because it's a different color in the inside. Okay. I said I forgot to talk about my hat because these 2 whips are hats, and that's what made me remind myself. So we're going to do these together, but they're separate. They're in 2 different bags. This is Freckled Whimsy. This bag was a prize. I don't know if you can see the tag. It's Earthtones Girl. And you guys see it? I won this from her Falling Sock Leaves Cal last year. It's a nice little bag. I don't have one like this where you can put it on your wrist and knit. I don't walk and knit, but it's nice if I'm like cooking dinner or something, I could do that. Because yes, I knit and cook dinner at the same time. Okay, I'm going to show these. Alright, they are both, this is in the way, sorry, the Lemonade Chop, the Stormy Day color. I wore this, if you remember, I made a hat out of this colorway, and I wore it the other day, and my kids were like, Mom, when are you going to knit my hat? So, I decided that I was going to start. So here is the 100-gram cake. I divided it into 50 grams each, and yeah, I'm going to make them folded brim hats. I'm going to do I'm using the numbers for the sock head slouch hat, and I'm doing the teen size for them. I used this pattern for previous hats. They fit, around their head this way, but I did not make them long enough. So my plan is this time, I have them both on, probably should have showed them separate. That's okay. So I have one here and one here. Ooh, look at those hats. All right, so I wanted them to pick a different color for the inside of the hats. It's a good thing I wore this today. So that they could tell them apart, because they're the same size. So I had them go through my stash of my fingering weight and pick something. And my oldest picked, this is KnitPicks Stroll white. How original. So my oldest wanted white. And my youngest, she surprised me. I was like, wow, I wouldn't have picked that. But okay. She picked KnitPicks Felici and rainbow. So she's going to have rainbow on the inside and on the outside. So, and these, I am unsure about these. I talked about, I purchased some Addi squared. Do I have the, yeah. Addi squared 2. Rocket 2 squared. I can read. This is the 3. Their sizing is different. This is 3 millimeters. And that is a US 2 to them. 16 inch to do a hat. And I don't know if I like them. I am a tight knitter. And I mean, that's probably okay. The slide seems really hard compared to this. Maybe not. I don't know. So these are Addi. Do I have the tag? Addi Turbo Rockets. Same size, 3 millimeter, 6 inch, 16 inch. I've had these for a long time. So I decided that since I had 2 needles, that I'd just do them at 2 at a time. I don't know. I'll just keep going. I only have 3 rows on here. It's not horrible. I bought one for a sock. I don't know if I'm going to like it. Well, I don't know. I don't know. But this is what I got. I don't know if I like doing 2 at the same time. But, so these might be longer whips. Because usually my hat I can finish in a week. These are a little bit smaller. I don't know how much I'll have done. We'll wait and see. So yeah, that is that. I really love this. It's gray with the rainbow blip. So I think that's it. All I have to say about those. So I need to start, I'm getting sucked into my blankets. I really need to start working on those at some point if they want them finished. My kids thought I was weird for wearing a hat inside the house. I'm probably going to be wearing hats all week. We'll talk about weather later. All right. Where's that whip? Where'd it go? Oh, it's behind me. Like, it's not time to show blanket whips yet. Oh, I love this too. It says my paint pan cowl. Try not to show too much. Oh, I love this. I love this so much. And I have it in my KnitPicks pattern keeper thingy. I think I showed this last week. I don't want to show the pattern, but I really like the knit stitches inside. It's got magnets on there. Put my pattern on there. My chart. It works well. And alright, you ready to see my progress? I have this in a bag that my mom made me. I did not bring the Knit for Brains bag because it just has my minis in it. Excuse me. And I already showed that last week. My yarn is tangled. Oh my word. Look at this, guys. Here's where I was. Here's where I was. I was here last week. So I did all of this. I'm kind of upset about this row because I can't really see it, but I really like that color and I want to put it in there. So I'm trying to do brighter colors. against the gray. So the gray is KnitPicks. Do I have the tag in here? Yep. KnitPicks Stroll. And Cobblestone Heather. Yep. So that is my main color. And I'm holding it double because this is a pattern for DK weight. So I'm holding it double. And then the rest is just minis. Row 1 minis. Mini I traded with friends. Minis I bought. Oh, I love this so much. So I think I have 3 more rows, and I did a whole repeat of the chart, I think. I'm just going to keep going until I think it's long enough. I did a provisional cast on. I'm using Chiaogoo's, I think it's 6. Yep, 6. 4mm, 16-inch. Do I see my floats? I think I showed my floats last time. At some point I'm not going to be able to do this because it's going to be... And I'm not weaving in my ends. I'm tying them. I probably shouldn't. Shh. Just tying them. I'm not weaving them in. They're going to be in the inside. There's some of my floats. So I'm going to do a big tube and I'm going to Kitchener the ends together. And this is nice and warm. Oh, and squishy. Squishy, squishy. Alright, I'm going to move my marker right now so I don't forget where I was. So we can see how much I get done this week. Oh, I love this so much. I think that's it, but I just want to show it some more. I'm definitely going to be working on this today because it's Scrappy Sunday. Alright, now we're ready for the blanket whips. Are you ready for the blanket whips? Because I have been working on them. I have gotten them back out. Well, I guess one of them this one is still in hibernation. Just not in crochet. It's my granny stripe blanket. I'm not feeling it. Alright. And these are all scrappy blankets. So scrappy blanket number 1. Come here, blanket. So I am, this pattern is, where is my notes? Okay. Cozy Comfort Throw by Molly of a Homespun House. This is, you hold 2 fingering weights together. Yeah. Look at this magic knot ball. So I'm using KnitPicks Felici scraps. I just joined this new ball this morning. This is 125 grams. I kind of got a little crazy when I was winding this up. And I'm holding it with KnitPicks Stroll Ash. I love this blanket so much. Alright, ready to see my progress. I am using Knitter's Pride Dreamz US 8 32-inch cord. I'm kind of concerned. I haven't had any issues yet, but I'm afraid it's going to get too heavy for this cord, for these needles. I don't know if I should get some Chiaogoo's. What do you think? Should I get Chiaogoo's? Is that going to mess it up? Because I've been using wood needles. But there's my progress. Look at that. That is a mushroom. A Mario mushroom. From Simply Serving. So that's how much I got done this week. Look at that. Is that like 2 inches? 3 inches? I don't have a tape measure on me, but so yeah, I'm afraid to hold it like by the needles because I don't want it to. I'm afraid the joint is gonna snap. Oh, I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I get Chiaogoo's? But here it is. I love this blanket so much. I'm trying not to buy stuff, but I think I need to get a Chiaogoo needle with a red lace one, where the cord is a little stiffer. I mean, it's an okay cord, but I'm afraid I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Should I purchase a Chiaogoo 32-inch US 6 red lace needle for this blanket? Will it change my gauge since I'm using wooden needles? Does it matter? Thing to think about. Ooh, it's a nice cowl. Oh, yes. Alright, now I'm just being ridiculous. Here it is. I have nothing else to say about it. I love working on it. It is a mindless knit. Alright. Oh, and I need to move my marker. I need to do that right now, because otherwise I will forget. So bear with me. One moment, please. Alright, we will stick it right there. Okay. Here we go. Mushroom is moved. Let's see how much I get done this week. I don't know, we'll see. I need to start working on my kids' hats. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Might not be a lot. It might be a lot. Alright, last whip. Oh, I love this so much. In December, I knit 75 squares on this blanket. January, I knit 0 because I was tired of it. Burnt out, wanted to do other stuff. So, I decided that I want to knit at least 1 square a day until it gets too hot, because this is pretty big. Yesterday I did 2 squares because it was nice and warm on my lap and I didn't want to stop. So I did do 2 squares. This is Cozy Memories. Nope, what is this called? The Coziest Memories by Kemper Ray. I am using fingering weight scraps. I'm trying to find the top. Fingering weight minis. My squares usually take 3 to 4 grams, depending on like if it's 80-20 or if it's a thicker yarn. It's usually a little bit more, but usually about 3 grams. I do 20 stitches by 20 stitches. That's the one modification I did. So I put 7 squares in. I'm going to put markers on the ones that I do for the month, and then I'll add them all up. I don't know, I kind of want to put 1 square in this. Maybe I will. I'm going to do what I want, right? I said at least 1 square. So, yep, this is what I got. Where are my needles? I had my needles out so I could show you. There they are. I keep losing stuff. These are my signatures. It's got a little marker on there, so I need to be careful not to lose that because I've lost it many, many a times. These are US 2, 2.75. These are the middies. In between the stiletto and the blunt, because I use my finger to poke, and I don't want holes in my finger. I bought these for my birthday a couple years ago. I really love these. If you love scrappy blankets, I suggest you treat yourself and get some of these double points. Or straights, I mean. They're not double points. They are very nice for blankets. I have not used signatures in the circular needles. I have seen so many people break those. The cord comes out so many times that it's like, I'm not spending that much money on those and have them break on me. So, but I really love these. So yeah, today is the 7th and I have 7 squares in. So much. Alright, I'll try to show it. It is 25 squares across. I don't know where I'm at height-wise. 13 rows in, so that means I'm on row 14. But yeah. Try not to make you dizzy, but it's really hard to show in this little screen. Oh, but I love this so much. That's it. I'm working on this today. Let's get cozy. Oh, okay. Since we're getting cozy. Oh, wait, I gotta do stash stats. I'll leave this on because it's freezing. Okay, stash stats for January. Oh, I did not do so good. I still gotta do acquisitions too. Whew. We got this. So I started with 134 full skeins in my stash. I used 12. Go me. I added 10. Oops. So that means I am at 132. So I did go down. I gotta be good. Let's see. Patents Croy, I have 18. I guess I can show you this. KnitPicks, I have 38. Indie Dye, ooh, 58. Red Heart, 7. West Yorkshire Spinners, 8. And Regia, 3. I got a lot of indie dye. That's probably all that Desert Vista Dyeworks that I've been purchasing. Which I have some more that I purchased. I think I have one more Desert Vista Dyeworks skein coming. And that is it. I have not bought anything else. I told you that I didn't buy anything last week, and I did, and it came. So, since we're talking about that, let's get into stash enhancement. Do I look ridiculous with my blanket on? I don't care. Alright, since we're talking about Desert Vista Dyeworks. Oh my goodness, I love these. Oh, I love these so much. Alright, first we'll start with Christmas. These are going to be my December socks. You're a Mean One. Mr. Grinch. It doesn't say Mr. Grinch, but I wasn't going to. I bought this in December. Her colorways come and go. And I'm like, I better buy this for December socks because it won't be back until November and I won't be able to knit it in December. This is her 75-25 base. Oh, that green is like neon. Also, talking about Desert Vista. So I did the Stranger Things colorway. Turn My Hands Blue. I knit the Poodle skirt. It turned my hands black. Now, it wasn't as bad as the Stranger Things. So I think I've come to the conclusion that this one will probably turn my hands black. It kind of irks me. But I thought it was just me. Maybe it's my hand chemicals. Does anybody else have this problem of their hands getting the dye rubbing off? Let me know. Anyway, I still love it. The colors are beautiful. So I'm just going to live with it. This one is National Emo Day. I really love this one. This is like a gradient of grays and whites, and there's like a pop of rainbow in there. Like a rainbow stripe. Or a speckly rainbow stripe. I love it. Same base. And this one is Hungry Hungry Hippos. I had to get it because I remember that game when I was younger, driving my parents bonkers. And I did not buy that game for my kids because I know that it drove. It was so loud. Anyway, I thought these are so bright. Oh, I love these. I've been buying a lot of these because I'm trying to get 12 so I can do one a month. And now I am stocked up. I keep seeing something. The corner of my eye, it's just a shadow. Yeah, so I am all stocked up for the year. I might have a couple extras. She came out with a Titanic one, and that's the one that I bought. Was that last month? A few weeks ago? But it's not here yet, so. I love this one. Alright, so that is all my Desert Vista. Let me arrange my blanket. Alright, I was going through my Harry Potter yarn, and since I wanted to do one pair of socks, read one book, a year, or not a year, until, I don't know what I'm saying. What am I saying? I wanted to knit a pair of socks and read a Harry Potter book. There's 7 books. There's where I'm going with this. So I went through my stash, and yes, I have 7, and then I have a few more. So I decided Night Owl Fibers had some in their shop. So I decided to just get them. This one is Denoming the Garden. Greens, oranges. There's like a plummy purple in there. Neon green, brown. This is on her owl base. Barn owl base. This is on her old base. I think she must have dyed this last year and just had it in stock. I think I got the last one, maybe. I don't know. And I saw this color last year. These are, she used to do a Harry Potter club, and she came out with colors for the month. So this one is, I think this is still in her shop, but this is on her new Italian base. And this is Luna. Oh, look at this. I saw this last year, and I didn't buy it. And I was just waiting for it to come back. So I don't know if she's going to bring back more Harry Potter colorways. Right now she's doing Friends and Gilmore Girls. They're not my... I mean, I watched Gilmore Girls. I'm not, like, over the moon about it like everybody else is. I liked it, but I'm not into the rewatch it every year. Well, that's just because I can't watch TV. We all know about my internet situation. My blanket's falling off. So that is all of my acquisitions. I promise I will not have any next week. None. No more yarn. My bins over here is where all of my yarn is. And I don't have any more room. It's kind of tight. And this box, my phone is on some books. The books is on a box. It's like a letter. My mom gave it to me. Her work used to have like reams of paper come in it. Those office paper boxes. I don't know how to describe this. But anyway, when they bought their paper, it came in the Star Wars box. And my mom said, I have to take that. And I love it. Anyway, it has yarn in it. I can't show it because it's sitting on the box. Maybe I'll take a picture of it. But that's where I keep most of my indie dyed self-striping skeins in. I can't fit any more in it. And it's a pretty big box. Well, you saw my stash stats. I have 58. Actually, it's more than that because I just had those 5. Okay, life stuff. It's cold. It's really, really cold. It is. I checked the weather before I sat down here. It was 3 degrees. Feels like -6. I think the high is 10. Brr. Send warm weather, please. The groundhog did not see his shadow. I don't really care about the groundhog. There's always 6 more weeks of winter here in Michigan. Always. It might be a little warmer. It might be above freezing, but after the groundhog said, nope, winter, it just like, bam, cold. We got a bunch of snow on, like, Thursday through, did we get snow yesterday? Maybe a little bit. Nothing, no accumulation, but we got probably, throughout this whole span, probably 6 inches. I didn't have to shovel. It snowed on and off all Friday, and I'm like, I'm not shoveling when it's still snowing. I'm not doing it. I'll shovel, and then it'll snow 3 more inches, and I'm like, yeah, I don't want to shovel. I want to shovel when it's done snowing. So I said, I'm not doing it. My husband's like, fine, I'll do it. So he did it last night, or Friday night, and he did it yesterday morning. It looks like it needs it again, but it's not that bad. I think once the sun comes, well, the sun is out right now. Maybe it'll melt off the road a little bit. But anyway, it is cold. That is why I'm wearing my hat. And that is why I'm wearing my blanket. I probably look silly, but I don't care. I'm enjoying my blanket. Reading and watching really, really fast. Reading, I finished The Starless Sea. It was okay. It was a little weird. I liked it. It wasn't horrible. So then I started Harry Potter Book 1. I think I'm like 1 chapter in. I watched Harry Potter movie 3, 4, 5, and 6 this week. I decided to do 7 and 8. I'll probably do 7 on Monday, 8 on Tuesday. And then I don't know what I'm going to watch. Maybe I'll just start reading my book. With everybody home still, I can't use the internet to watch podcasts or Netflix. Well, kids are just still doing their schooling from home. Husband is still working from home. I'm not sure. Haven't heard anything about when they're going back. I don't know yet. A part of me wants them to go back. A part of me doesn't want them to go back because of the, the COVID thing. I have not gotten a vaccine yet. I am probably way, way on the list. Bottom of the totem pole list. So, if I send my kids, they're going to get it. And they're going to bring it to me and my husband. That's how it's... Whatever germs that they pick up at that school, I get and my husband gets 100% of the time. So, I don't know. Yes, they will wear masks. They'll try to social distance, but I don't know. There still is a chance that they can get it and bring it to us. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm trying not to think about it. Just take it a day at a time. Day at a time. It's like we got an extra long episode for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed it. Today, I think I'm going to put... Whoops. Sorry. I hit my notes. I think I'm going to put a square in my blanket today. I am going to work on my paint to pan cowl. Probably should work on my kids' hats. Probably should focus on those today. My socks. My Harry Potter socks. Maybe I put a few in. I put it in a couple of rows this morning. I don't know. We'll wait and see. I really should focus on their hats and get those out of the way so they can start wearing them and stop bugging me. Oh no, my blanket. So yeah, I think that's it. Yep, got a long episode for you guys. I hope you got your crafting out and not just sitting there staring at me. I'm pretty sure people knit while they watch podcasts, right? I don't need to say anything like that. All right, I think I will wrap this up. Thank you again for watching, liking, subscribing. It means a lot to me. I can't believe that I have 800 people that watch my videos. That's weird. Anyway. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. If you have any comments or questions, you can put them right down there. I do read those. And hopefully I will see you next week. Bye.